Hi, it's David.
I'm Julia.
And this is Elimination Chamber Predictions. Julie is afraid that someone's going to look her up on the internet. And for her job application, right? And they're going to be like, oh, this girl likes wrestling? We're not going to hire her. So, first match is a kickoff match with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the Club, versus Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
The Misterage.
What do you got, Julia? What do you think's gonna
The
happen?
Club wins, obviously, because the Misterage isn't being pushed as much as they were before, and people have this big, fanatic surge with Finn Balor in the Club, so I think that's obviously the way they're gonna go. Especially if Finn doesn't do anything magnificent in the Elimination Chamber, they need to fall back on him being able to join Gallows and Anderson, so I think that's where that's gonna go.
You thought that one through a lot more than I did. I don't really care about the match because it's on the kickoff show. So, but I guess I'm supposed to. So, I mean, your prediction makes sense that Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson would win because Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel have never been pushed. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't you say that?
Well, when they formed the Misterage, that was their attempt
I
to
guess.
give them more screen time.
I think Triple H is crying because Bo Dallas was NXT champion and now he's happy to be on TV. So, I mean, none of this is new. This is rehashed stuff. But yeah, the Club wins. Yeah. So Ronda Rousey is going to be signing her contract to Monday Night Raw. Or is she? I mean, this is here comes the money. Here we go.
SmackDown.
Gonna come out. Yeah, I
It's
know.
SmackDown.
That's my point. Is she gonna come out? And he's gonna be like,
Actually, I mean, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Oh.
And that's how she would face Charlotte.
oh, I'm a sausagey man. Oh, jumping off of structures and stuff.
Sausage.
Isn't he? Is he not?
I didn't think about that, but that could be possible, like a way to get her to face Charlotte.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't necessarily think that she's going to face Charlotte anytime soon. I don't think she's going to have a match until, honestly, even possibly after WrestleMania. They might tease her being at WrestleMania and then not go through with it. So I think she very well might just sign a Raw contract and tide people over until she does something else. I mean, it's been shown that the only reason they're doing this is because they want more people to watch and buy tickets. So
Sure. I mean, I like her gimmick. Let her keep.
no, I love her gimmick.
Let her keep that theme song.
I don't know if they will though, because apparently it costs a lot of money to get it just for that one time.
Clearly, but who cares? It's nice.
No, it is nice.
Freaks and geeks. Yeah. Oversized jackets, like she's the protagonist. It's a good.
Well, that
gimmick.
jacket's.
I know
Ready
it's Ready Papers. You know I know that too. Okay, whatever. Anyway, Shane might sign her, and then you'd have the Charlotte match.
I don't think so.
But,
It's just, I feel like that would be next year.
Okay.
SummerSlam maybe.
Yeah, I mean that does interfere with what I think's gonna be happening too. So okay, I'll give it to you. I think she's just gonna sign to Raw. I think she will have a match at WrestleMania.
I think she could.
I
And it
hope-
would be that whatever they say, like Triple H, Stephanie, Ronda, and whoever she chooses match that's been going around. But I think honestly it's more likely that she won't even have a match at WrestleMania, just because it's so close to WrestleMania, and I don't think they've had enough time to build her up to have a really good first match. So
Well, I hope it's Triple H and Stephanie McMahon against
you really
Ronda Rousey versus that guy that voiced one of the main characters from Moana.
The Rock.
Well, yes, The Rock, but I want him to be in character of that guy. You know, I want his tattoos to move on his body. I want him to sing songs from the musical. That's what I want. It's one of the last.
I don't want that. Asuka versus Nia Jax.
Well, so the thing about Asuka versus Nia Jax is can't beat Asuka. That'd be dumb.
But they had a really good first match.
They did. It was cool.
And it would be unexpected if they did it at Elimination. If they broke her streak at Elimination Chamber, it would be unexpected.
Do you think that would happen?
I don't think it'll happen just because it seems like it'll be pretty early on the card. And I think they're waiting to leave the excitement till the end. or even just for the chamber matches.
I mean, you gotta ebb and flow, right? Like, do you think they're gonna do chamber after chamber?
Possibly not. But also, then who does Asuka lose her streak to? I feel like it has to be someone like Nia. I don't think she's like Ronda. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think
years down the line, Shayna Baszler when she comes up.
You think years? You're gonna keep her streak for years?
I hope. It's like rare. It's rare in wrestling that you do that sort of thing. And you need that. You need somebody with that level, that profile in wrestling.
You say so.
Yeah.
So you think Asuka?
Well, I think either Asuka wins or you get some sort of wonky finish where it's sort of like a double DQ, double count out, no contest type thing, where, by technicality, Nia gets added to the match, but then Asuka lets people know, actually, I'm facing Charlotte. And then you get Charlotte versus Asuka, she jumps over to SmackDown, and then Shane's happy because he came in earlier, all sweaty and, doing his middle-aged man at the gym routine. And he comes back out again, and he's like, look, I got you anyway, even though you thought Ronda was my loss because she wouldn't come over. Because we both agreed she's staying Raw. And then he snipes Asuka. She comes over to SmackDown, and she faces Charlotte.
I think you just have too much trust in the company that they would do something like that.
I guess so. What do you think's happening?
I think it's just going to be Asuka wins, Nia doesn't, Nia ends up facing Alexa without the championship on the line at WrestleMania. It's like a blood feud.
Yeah, that'd be likely. That'd be cool, though. They'd have multiple women's feuds at the same time.
Well, especially because I don't think SmackDown's going to have more than one match, because they don't do anything over there.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless they do
pretty stale.
Ruby Riot squad thing, and I don't want to see that at WrestleMania, so...
They probably won't do it. You got 5 hours, but...
Titus Worldwide. This is the bar. We are the bar.
Look at how much he hates me. So,
You set me up for that because you knew I wouldn't do it. I hope you see some Dana Brooke on the sidelines and
scoring up their stats.
Their stats, exactly, and while they face the bar.
Yeah.
Cesaro and Sheamus.
She's really fit for that managerial position.
I agree.
She does a good job.
Because I liked when she was with Charlotte. I enjoyed that time.
Or she was your minions, what you like to say.
She kind of fell behind when she didn't have their role, so I'm glad they're using her. Also, since Titus is taking on like a tag team role with Apollo, no longer Apollo Crews, Apollo.
Right.
I think they need that managerial position, and I'm happy for Dana Brooke to take that.
Yeah. No, I think I like their act. I think they're kind of a forced Rusev Day. Just to say they weren't organic. But, I mean, fans like them. I'm sure it's like...
I think it was organic.
Sure.
I think Titus Worldwide was meant to be kind of serious. I think it was supposed to give Titus O'Neil something to do. And it was supposed to be like, oh, he's a dad, like it's funny. But then I think it gained traction in a way they didn't think it would. I think it was kind of like a misdirage thing that was actually successful. Like, Titus hasn't been doing much. We need to push Apollo a little bit.
So are you trying to say they're going to win here? You think they're going to win the title?
I don't think they're going to win the title because it's like Rusev Day. They don't need it. They have fan support. They don't need to win.
I would love to see them win.
I would like it.
I'd love to see them win with some athleticism from Apollo. He's really good.
I also don't think they need to win, though, because that's just more flip-flopping with the bar and the title. I don't know how many times the bar have had it by now, but if they've just...
4, I think, maybe?
They're a default, definitely. When they have another tag team they want to showcase, they're just like, put them against the bar, because...
For sure. Yeah, it's crazy to think these guys, neither of them were tag team guys, really. I guess Cesaro was with Natty's boy.
Tyson Kidd.
Ooh. That was rough.
But yeah, I mean, I like the bar's gimmick. I'm just kind of tired of seeing them on every pay-per-view.
Yeah, just greedy men. Greedy foreign men. Yeah, they're going to win. Probably going to win.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. Raw Women's Championship Elimination Chamber.
Alexa Bliss, Sonya Deville, Mickie James, Mandy Rose, and Sasha Banks.
Yeah. We were going over this ahead of time, and Julia here was like, It was a terrible match. But tell them why. Why you think it was a terrible match?
I just think there's only two viable, like, believable champions, Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss. I think even, honestly, only Sasha Banks is obviously the real believable champion. I don't like Alexa as a champion personally. But she's the current champion, so she's believable to retain. And Sasha's puts on great matches. So I just think it's kind of there for the history marker. And they could have done a really good job setting up a really good match, but it's just not going to have anything interesting come out of it.
Sonya Deville, I've liked since she was in NXT. That was cool to watch her get pulled up, especially because they weren't doing much with her. She was playing second fiddle to every woman down there. Who, each of which, when they come up, I'm going to be super excited about. The women's division at NXT is pretty awesome. Has been for a long time. But yeah.
I think Alexa retains, and like Asuka fights Sasha or something really boring. I think people get put too much trust in their company. They think that they're going to do really crazy and awesome things, because then you just get sad when they don't. So I'm a believable predictor. I think either Alexa retains and she fights Nia for the championship, or because they don't even need that, Alexa loses to Sasha, fights Nia in like a friendship battle at WrestleMania, and then Sasha with the title fights Asuka.
All right, commit. What's your official?
That's my official.
Which one? Which one for sure?
That Alexa loses the title to Sasha.
Okay, so Sasha, you think you're gonna
And
have Sasha Bailey?
I think Sasha pins Bailey. I didn't say Sasha Bailey. I said Sasha Asuka.
Oh, really?
I think people want that feud to happen. I don't think it's gonna happen for a while.
I think Sonya and Mandy don't have a chance. Mickie James obviously doesn't have a chance. And I know you said that only Sasha and Alexa.
No, Bailey's the...
I likely Bailey may not be champion material with how they've booked her, but I think they want her to be. I still think that they want to do Sasha versus Bailey, and I think Alexa's ultimately going to retain. That's my prediction. Alexa retains, and they're going to have Alexa versus Nia Jax at WrestleMania.
Because you think Asuka's going to SmackDown?
Yeah, because Asuka's going to SmackDown, and that's for the title, and they're sticking with the tag match for. They're sticking with the tag match for Ronda Rousey, so you don't have to worry about that. They're gonna have Sasha Bailey, I think, as a blood feud in the undercard, because that's a really believable one. So I think you have Bailey turn heel. She's been talking about it recently. She wants to do it, and it seems like the clear option is to turn Sasha heel because she's a better heel.
Sasha as a face, though.
Yeah, I know. She's a way better heel. But I just... You're the one who says all the cynical stuff about the company, and I think that they're going to try Bailey as heel and Sasha as face.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Men's Elimination Chamber. I think Elias isn't winning, and John Cena isn't winning. Do you think John Cena is going to lose because of Undertaker return? I really hope not. I don't want to see that man in the ring ever again.
I don't think so, because I feel like they would have pushed the Undertaker's match by now.
Yeah, you would think so. Yeah, this is really late in the season. But I think they're still feeling it out. They're seeing if he's able to do it.
I feel like they could do... I don't know. Who would John Cena face? I don't know. He has to be at WrestleMania, right?
You would think so. I mean, unless they do a blow-off match with Elias. I wouldn't mind it.
I wouldn't mind it either.
I like Elias.
It's an interesting feud.
Yeah, I mean,
I would really like Baron Corbin, John Cena. That has a story, but he's on Raw right now.
I guess so. I wouldn't like any match with Baron Corbin, personally. Yeah, I mean, I would do that too. That's not going to happen. It'll be John Cena, Elias. At worst, likely Undertaker versus John Cena. I don't want that. I want Undertaker to stay.
Unless they do the Ronda Rousey match and she chooses John Cena as her partner.
Wow, yeah.
Because that's actually something fit for him.
That's an excellent point. Yeah. John Cena, Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie's. That's like a A+ match choice. That's likely. That's really likely.
So I think Roman ends up winning the Elimination Chamber.
I think you got a few choices. I think Finn could win. I don't think they're gonna pull that trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Seth could win, especially after his over hour-long performance in the Gauntlet match. People love him.
But Roman has so much history.
I mean, that's the whole storyline. And then
I
Braun
like
too.
a good long storyline. Like, especially with what they did last year with Bray Wyatt, winning at the Elimination Chamber and then throwing him with Randy. Like, they tried to make some type of story happen with the Wyatt family, but that's why the match wasn't important at WrestleMania, because no one cared enough.
I mean, maybe, but it was pretty long. Like, that was someone a long time ago. That was, Randy became a part of the Wyatt family. Like, that was a long-term storyline, and it still wasn't great. That didn't turn out well. People aren't gonna like Roman versus Brock at WrestleMania.
I don't have a problem with it.
I
don't think.
I don't want to watch it.
I think if Finn should face anyone for the title, it should be Kevin Owens. I think that would be really interesting. I think it would be fine if they faced Brock, because it would be like the part-timer versus the first champion. It'd be interesting, but Finn wouldn't be a believable winner in that case.
Well, they're not going to do it. Finn isn't going to win. I would like to see it, but I don't think he's going to. I think Seth has a much better chance. I think they see him as a top guy.
But then they're going to leave him until Dean gets better and goes back.
I don't know. I think they have the Seth Roman feud. They might even do a triple threat situation. They might do Seth, Roman, Brock.
They could do a triple threat if they have just a regular singles match on SmackDown for the title.
Yeah, I mean, what does Braun love to do? Because
Braun, did we say Braun?
Yeah, we did.
I would love Braun Strowman. I would love that. That would be amazing.
I don't know if I'd love it because he's had this match twice. A singles match,
Braun Strowman.
like once, but I mean, yeah, but his matches have been terrible.
You think so?
With like he has great matches sometimes. With like his Roman matches were great, but like his stuff with Brock every time was awful.
Well, I think Roman wins the title off of Brock at WrestleMania, then goes into his feud with Braun, which I love.
That'd be great.
That's mine.
Yeah,
Cool.
They had feud of the year if you ask me last year in WWE. But
What's your call?
yeah, Seth. I'm gonna say Seth's gonna win,
Okay.
and he beats Brock at WrestleMania.
We forgot the match of the night.
What's that?
Woken Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, we did.
Matt wins. End of story. I'm done with this feud. It's sad, but I am. It's too obvious. It's too easy. Matt needs to bring out more of his own content.
I think what they do is you have some sort of messed up finish. That
You love messed up finishes. You called that on the Nia match.
I did, but it's because I mean it's the road to WrestleMania. I say they're so close. They love this feud. It's two characters they think are so similar. They've been waiting for this for a long time. They're making a video package at the Hardy compound. Hands down. They're doing.
You think for tomorrow night?
No.
Or for WrestleMania?
For WrestleMania. They're gonna mess up this match, and the stipulation for the next one is it's gonna be on Hardy territory. And you're gonna get a Woken Matt Hardy broken style
Think Jeff would come
vignette
back?
match.
You think Jeff would come back for that video?
He might make a special guest appearance. I think you're getting Senior Benjamin. I think you're getting King Maxwell.
And all the favorites.
Yeah. You're getting Ruby Sky. I think that would be awesome. I want that at WrestleMania. And I mean, it's an odd thing to do to such a large crowd, but I think it would be sort of the same culmination of energy, like the same payoff that they had when the Hardys themselves came back. You know, finally they're doing the thing.
If they do it
that they're
correctly.
supposed
If
to
they do it correctly.
Yeah, and who knows? But I think
We saw, what was that match?
the House of Horrors.
House of Horrors.
Yeah,
We
House
saw
of Horrors.
that.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
So we'll see what they do.
I mean, if they let Matt have his creative freedom, I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be good. It's one of my all-time favorites.
Good.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.